We're trusting a man who fought alongside us in battle. That's good for something.
And almost
It's
died.
not good for much, but
Turns back around and starts walking again with intent.
Ah, Jesus.
I finish like mending my clothes with mending instead of healing my wounds, and then I probably like pat Kieran's arm and be like, "Come on, you can hang back. If there's a bear or a monster, it'll eat them first."
I would actually walk up to Stallbor. I have a potion of heal wounds.
I don't need it. I have
you
many.
sure? Okay.
If we're going on an airship, I'll be able to rest up properly on that.
Okay.
I'm fine. I can walk.
And you guys do continue walking, and you're already tired, and you're not really taking a rest at all. But you continue to push yourself on, which exhausts you. It's just very, very tiring. Do at any point in time you guys want to, like, after you've traveled for even a couple more hours, to take a short rest? You're not taking a long rest. We all understand that. But at some point in time, do you guys want to stop and take a short rest, or you're legit going to travel like 18 hours straight?
You said it would take 3 hours for his ship to get
He never
there.
said 3.
He said hours, yeah.
He earlier in the day
I guess
he
that
said
could
tomorrow.
be any number of hours.
Yep. Earlier in the day he said tomorrow.
I would imagine. So
It's
Luca
coming
wants
all
to.
the way from Undere, by the way, to Quabara.
Mm-hmm.
It's across the continent.
Mm-hmm. Actually, now that you recall that, Kieran, do me a favor. Roll me your sailing check, and this is your advantage rolly thingy. And Kieran is always just bad when it is important.
Luca would want to power through it. He would want to walk the whole thing, but after it gets to like hour 8, he's kind of just like looking around at everyone like, we've been traveling for 8 hours. Like,
I would keep a very wary eye on Stallbor, because I'm worried that he
Literally after the first hour, he can barely walk.
As soon as he
You would
does that,
see him just.
I
Like,
would walk.
slump.
I would walk ahead to Luca, and I would just grab him on the shoulder, and I'd look him in the eyes, and I'd look over the Stallbor.
I'll look at
He'll be
Stallbor.
trying to walk, but he's barely able to.
Listen, if it comes to it, I'll stand and defend him with my life, but he can't go on.
Well, I guess we must take a short rest.
I nod, and I step back, and I say, I say, I'm tired. We're gonna rest here for a short period.
Are you sure, right?
Yes, I need moments to rest. I know
Luca
that you want to go
throws
on.
the body down again.
I pat him on the shoulder, and I go and I sit down and eat some food, and I offer it to Stallbor. Some of the food I'm eating.
No, I'm okay. And I'll actually just sit down and cast Healing Elixir, like, actually twice. And then I'll recover the spell slots because it's a short rest.
Ah, that's funny.
Yeah.
All right, so he's actually going to when you guys are sitting there resting, Helibar is not feeling very. He's thinking. He seems to be very contemplative this entire time while you guys are having your rest or whatever. However, at one point in time, Stallbor's kind of sitting there. He's resting. He's just trying to gather back his strength. His magical energies is really what he's doing, but gathering back his strength. And when all's said and done, he actually notices over next to him his own shadow, because there's a little bit of a shadow here. I mean, the light has a hard time coming through the canopy, but he does have a little bit of a shadow. No, wait. You're in a goddamn swamp. You don't have a shadow. Why does Stallbor have a shadow right now? That makes no sense.
I mean, Stallbor immediately notices that and works it out.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. Maybe he looks at it for a couple of seconds, like longer than a couple of minutes. He's an elf.
Mm-hmm.
He won't bring it up to anyone.
The shadow will actually gesture, like in its Stallbor shadow, will gesture like this to Stallbor, and then it gets up and walks away once again as a shadow.
Yep, I walk away. I can walk now. because I
Yeah.
drank some tea.
Does he just get up and walk away?
Yeah.
Stalbor seems to like finally finish doing his studying or whatever he needs to. You guys are probably going to get up moving soon, but he's been sitting in one spot the entire time, and he finally just kind of like closes his book, looks off to the side for a little bit, and then just gets up and walks away.
You okay, Stalbor?
Peachy keen.
If he says that, then I believe him.
Yeah, he probably has to poop, man. Leave him alone. Don't hike his skirt
Does y'all-
around you.
does-
I'm
does
concerned.
an
He's
after
been
all that
Dog
acting,
shit in the
running?
woods.
he's been acting weird for a while, and then I don't know.
All of you been acting weird.
Like Reich is one to talk.
Yeah, all three of you weird.
Is that what Luca says? What?
If Reich says he's been acting weird, yeah, I'm like, nah, y'all are acting weird.
When you finally get over to when you finally like follow the shadow over a little bit, you actually follow over to an area where there's like a bit of a tree that looks like it naturally rotted and fell, and sitting on top of like the broken part of the tree where it's like right where the bend is, straight on top of it is a small vial that is filled with seemingly mud.
I pick it up. I look at the shadow. Stabber does it.
Okay. He
It's
drinks
one of the
it.
ones where you take like a sip and then you do the rest
Yep.
after a bit.
I mean, it honestly doesn't taste bad at all. It has no flavor whatsoever. So it's just like the texture is disgusting, but zero flavor whatsoever. And then
Was that a religious thing or a magical thing? He like says to the shadow.
after, so he says that to the shadow, and then a form steps out and out of like behind a few trees nearby. It's a familiar form. It happens to be an albino lizard folk. Steps out from around an area, and it says to you in a language
Our
that
best
you can
boy.
perfectly understand. It says to you, "Greetings.
Greetings.
I'm sorry for taking you from your friends, but usually those from the city, they do not like my way of things."
No, good idea. Definitely a good idea. Thank you, by the way. My most sincere thanks.
No, thank you. I've been searching for them for some time, and when I saw you blundering through the forest and traveling with one of them, I figured you would find them. It gave me a moment to enact vengeance.
They took your people.
Yes and no.
They
Right.
are your people.
They are my people, yes, but I was not their people. Despite them not liking me, that does not mean others can harm them. There was the tribe. There are many tribes, but recently one of them, very charismatic, was able to gather the tribes together, was able to make a very large tribe, so big that those that vouched for me cast me out. But then it seems like the growing tribe was a trap, and all of them have become prey, and so all of them have become all of them.
Well, I know what it's like to be cast out, and I know what it's like for it to be a blessing in disguise. I'm glad you got your revenge.
In part, but not in full. There is somebody that knows what this creature is, and perhaps how I can kill it. Somebody that I think you know how to find them, even though I have not been able to.
The druid?
Not the druids. Someone that knows it even more intimately. Someone that I cannot see. Someone that won't let me see it.
I can tell you where I met it. I cannot help you find it.
I was coming to you because it seems to some degree tolerate you, but not me. I was looking for an emissary.
Let it be known that you're trying to protect. That might give it a chance. It might rethink. It might let you see it.
There is no opportunity. I cannot see it. It does not let me perceive it. So I cannot even communicate with it, which is why I need somebody who can to tell it.
I don't know if I can leave it a message.
Can you not converse with it?
I can try. I wouldn't be surprised if it could hear me right now.
And when you say that, it like straightens up a little bit. Like for lizard folk, they're never fully straight, right? Straightens up a little bit and then kind of like does its like looking around, trying to see where it is. Do me a favor. Roll me a perception check. Oh, Stalwart not sucking now. Now roll me a history check.
No blood in my eyes.
Roll me a history check, not with disadvantage, surprisingly enough.
For once! I'm just still not good at history.
No, that's fine. Because you spent a ton of time there. All of a sudden you realize the robes that he's wearing, even though clearly made for a lizard folk, the colors to them, the angles to them, the style of them, you've grown very accustomed to them. Because of all that time that you spent in Karnath with Luca.
Oh, I'm not entirely sure what he is, but he is friends with the druids. The druids are not only friends with the animals of the forest. I have reason to believe they may be the animals of the forest. Speak openly, act openly.
These creatures are not from here. They are from it. It makes them. It controls them. There is legends among my people, legends that I've searched when finding the secrets that I've found. And these legends talk of every millennia, it comes awake. Every millennia, it searches for more. Every millennia, its area widens. And it seems to be that time now. I cannot speak with those druids, as I imagine you know what I'm capable of. What I choose to do stands against their liking.
Their sensibilities. I know that sensation rather well. I don't know how I can help you.
I just
Can
want
you
to speak to it, can you not?
I will try.
I would appreciate this.
And then Stalbor just kind of like walks further into the forest.
Sure.
Because he's not going to go and try and find where he's met him before. He's just kind of going to go off on his own for a bit, assuming that it will find him.
Okay.
Sort of like, deliberately like opening his mind too. You know, letting his guard down actually.
He searches around for a while, trying as hard as he can to do this. He's probably gone for like 15 minutes doing this before he finally goes, it just doesn't seem to be working and my friends are probably getting worried about me.
Yeah. I'll go back to the lizard folk.
Roll me a survival to find your way back perfectly there.
Come on, man. I lived in forests forever.
It's a very different type of forest. There's, these aren't the same kind of trees. Moss grows on the northern side on these trees.
It's not a thing.
Um,
That's the thing in certain climates.
so anyways, so you do eventually find your way back to an area near there, and he seemed to be waiting for you too, so he finds himself to you.
Me and my companions are leaving this place. If he shows himself to me before we leave or after we leave, I'll tell him that you're looking for him and that you mean peace.
If you cannot help me beyond that, very well. But I give you this warning. It doesn't just turn them into them. It can do more. It can, instead of immediately turning their body, just turn their minds and slowly change the body. It allows them, for a time, to seem like you or me or others. But do not be confused. It has complete domination over them, much like when we craft creatures of unlife. And they do his bidding, or its bidding. They do its bidding. They bring to it more powerful soldiers that it may turn to do even more bidding and to always expand its realm. This is how it took my tribe and all the other tribes that joined with it. The lizard folk, my kin in this area, counted thousands strong. I've seen dozens since.
Thank you for that information. That is more important than you know.
If you can help more, I will greatly appreciate it. If not, I understand.
I will do all in my ability.
He does like a slow, again, his neck is like really long. He's a lizard folk, so he's like long necked, like nod to that, like. And so with that, he actually walks over to near you for the first time because he kind of kept his distance. He actually walks over near you, and he stands between you and a rather lively tree that's near you. And he places one clawed hand on the tree, and you see he sucks every bit of life out of that tree completely. Literally drains the tree until it starts to crumble where it stands. And then with his hands glowing with green, he places it on your chest, and he transfers all of the life of that tree back into you, casting onto you all of your health back, as well as a lesser restoration. The rest of the party actually has one level of fatigue, but you do not. You feel as though you've been fully rested.
I'll smile a bit and nod. You are powerful.
The secrets of men are greater than they realize, but they are too weak in mind and spirit to unlock the things that we can. And you can tell by we, he meant we, not we.
Yeah, okay. I'll nod. It's like, well, you've given me some ideas.
He will turn and walk away.
He'll walk. Stalball will walk back to camp.
It was in case
He'll whistle while he comes back.
In case it wasn't obvious, Stalbor would have at some point in time realized that whatever that was that he drank, it was a potion of tongues.
No, yeah. He figured
but
it
just
out.
to be plain. And so Stalbor makes his way back to the camp.
Whistling, coming out the trees.
Stalbor comes out looking fucking amazing. He looks great. You guys are all like,
Well, as good as Stalbor can look.
yeah, well, you know.
He's really pale again.
He's powdered.
Yeah.
He's less
Well,
goopy.
are we off?
Where did you go, Stalbor?
Forest. Which is
Reich
all-
shakes his head and he just looks at him and he says, "So are we ready to go?"
Absolutely.
Please.
Then shall we?
Yeah, get up and start heading east.
Sounds like a great idea, right?
As you guys are
Diego-
having this, go ahead. Sorry.
That's it. He's just
Okay.
being really nice.
As you guys are having this conversation, you see that Helabar actually has like a small like scroll rolled out onto his lap. It's one of the ones that you kind of grab and you roll open from both sides, sitting on his lap, and he has like a protractor doing measurements and like a little timing, like a pendulum timer there, and he's doing that while also holding like he's balanced on his knee a little device that's actually showing it's almost like an orrery, but it's for just the planet and the movement of the sun and the moons, and that's it, as opposed to a typical orrery, which is a star and all the planets, right? So it's just the planet, the moons around it, and the star, and he has this like balance on his knee, and he's kind of timing this out, and he's like, and you see like he was kind of playing with that for a bit, trying to like measure how long it would take to get there, and he's like, and when you kind of like say, okay, let's get up, everybody's kind of getting up, he puts everything away and starts piling away. He's like, if we keep traveling east, I think they can get to us in 6 hours time.
Only 6?
Only 6, maybe less, but it all depends on weather factors and where in one area they're in another.
Why, that's no time at all.
Let's keep up a fast pace and move out of here.
I nod.
Yes. He says yes, putting his sopping boots back on. You know what I mean? He agrees. All of you guys are gonna get rot foot. So he puts his sopping boots back on, and you guys start traveling. And with that enlightenment, that concludes this session. So woohoo! That was fun, right?
We got a lot done there. A lot happened.
A fourth
That's what
hour.
happens when you
I
have an
like these
extra
longer
hour.
sessions. I like the longer sessions. We can dick around a little bit and still get stuff done.
You guys had an
I like
hour-long
dicking around.
combat, and it didn't matter,
Yeah.
right?
I'm still very tired.
Oh yeah.
I'm feeling great.
Says Stalwart. Not
I know.
All right.
Oh.
All right. It was a lot of fun. It was a good session. I'm excited to chat about everybody with it in the Discord and so on and so forth. But for now, Oliver, Twist, who are you? How can we find you? Where are you from?
I'm Ollie. I do art streams, I do D&D streams, and game streams. So on Tuesday or Friday, I do art streams. And after that, I'm playing RimWorld at the moment, where you can see Scott bang a member of chat. Often in the bed that they share, in their bedroom. And they're also in a swamp. Yeah, it's a thing that happens. I can't
Start my life,
tell
dog.
you it's not. And on Wednesday,
Can I
do
choose
my...
a member in chat? Because I just said
No, it's
I heard-
Rune. It's Rune. It's already been done.
But
Can't be Neil.
I was gonna say I heard Tantus. You know.
Ah, he's never been like
Jesus
that.
Christ. Don't have enough hands to
My
face
own
palm hard enough.
It is stars 2 of these lovely people, and currently is in my own homebrew setting, which is, you know, if you like how slightly dark and twisted Eberron is, it's a similar sort of thing. And on Sunday, a gorgeous new stream, I'm going to start playing Dragon Age Origins.
One more time.
Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age
Orange
Origins.
juice? You say orange juice?
Dragon Age Origins.
Oranges. Oranges, I got it.
Yeah,
That's
maybe.
my favorite game ever.
Good.
Moving on. Erin, who are you? How can we find you?
I'm Erin. I am Rinzen on the things, and I play D&D over here on Fridays, and then on Scott and Ollie's channel on Wednesdays.
Fun. William?
Yeah, you could find me at Will Call Brewing on all the different things. Just follow me at Will Call Brewing.
Okay. And Eric?
I am at Kunsai64 and all the important stuff, including the Discord, which you should totally join. I play here Fridays, and then Mondays right now I'm doing a game where I DM that is, I believe, this Monday running at 10 p.m. EST.
Mm-hmm.
To 1 p.m. EST. So come and see it. It's gonna be really good. Me and Aaron here came up with the story, And every story that me and Aaron co-write is amazing because Aaron is great at overarching plots, and I'm great at filling in the details. So you guys will like it.
Yes, it has certainly been a lot of fun. I will not dispute that. I get to PC in it, as does Ollie and Maggie, which is a lot of fun. It's going to be this upcoming Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Running a little bit late because Maggie's doing her own her work stuffs. But anyways, thank you very much, Eric. I'm Dale. First thing I'm going to say is join me in the Discord down below. Scroll down, click the Discord, join Ollie and I in the False Pretenses Discord. We have a lot of fun in there. It's a very active Discord. 2, I know what Tantus's $25 tier emote should be. Oh my god, and you do too. All right, and lastly, you can find me at Delric, everywhere that you Google at Delric. So you can, and all of that stuff. Bye. Oh god, this is so much fun.
Bye everyone.